had Mark Woods visit us. He plays in the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. He's an incredible violinist.
Like, I didn't have an idea like what kind of guy he was. Like, he looked pretty crazy on the posters.
Well, at first I thought he was crazy, but after we got to know him, he was amazing. Like, I've never seen anybody play that good.
Guys, I want your music stands as low as they go. Because music stands are a real drag. They cover up your faces. I mean, when was the last time you saw a rock band with music stands on stage? Never, right? For the next 12 hours, we are a rock and roll band. That means every one of you is important. If someone in the back says, hey Mark, let's do a backflip right here, great. That's what I want. I want suggestions from you. I want involvement. Because the worst thing that we can do on stage is just sit there playing black dots. Yuck. You don't want that, man. You want explosions on stage.
I was a little apprehensive at first, but I think eventually I gave in and had a good time with it. I think it was more fun if you actually participated. If you sat there not doing anything, then you wasted your day, really.
And the question that I want to pose to you guys first off is, who is the most important person in this room? Well, that's the good answer, but no. Who is the most important person in the room, and who do we really want to think about for the entire experience? It's not me.
The audience.
It's the audience, right? It's these two people, or three people. Hopefully we'll have a couple more tonight. Because again, as I said, these black dots, these are not music. This is not where music lies. Music lies in your heart, in your spirit, so that when you perform, they are getting goosebumps.
Orchestras are typically known for being boring, and band is just so exciting. So when he said that he was going to incorporate the fun into an orchestra, I thought that was amazing.
If I was an audience member, I would ask for my money back. I bet when you guys hang out with your friends, you're jumping out of trees, you're freaking out, you're dancing.
Hearing that we were boring kind of was upsetting. Because, you know, as a musician, we want to hear, oh, that was amazing. We don't want to hear that we were boring, that we were putting the audience to sleep or anything.
I thought we played it okay. I was like, uh-oh, we're really in for it now. And I knew the day was going to be completely different from what I thought it was going to be.
It kind of changed perspective on it, how we need to just change the style, change our attitude about it, not think of it as much of a concert, but more an opportunity that we could do.
Take out your pencils in the very front measure. You are going to be moving right and left, sitting in your seats, moving your abdomen like this. So it's like that. It's that simple. So it's twist and turn right. So think about your abdomens, okay? Really swing. That's okay. That's it. Good. You ready? To the right first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Freeze. That's it.
Yes, I mean, we're very accustomed to just sitting still and back straight and perfect bow hand. So when he said that I want you guys to move around, it was just kind of like, whoa.
Like that. You ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, and.
Yes, like when I usually play like fast-paced music, I usually just tap my foot and move my head. He was like liking that, but everyone else was just sitting there like playing classical music. And he explained to them that it's a rock concert. You don't just sit there. You got to move. Got to be exciting.
You're going to spin your instruments. Like that. Now, just let me see what that looks like. Right? No, you don't worry about flicking your bow and snapping. Just concentrate on twirling your instrument. You ready, cellos? You ready, cellos? 1, 2, 3, 4. A little more sound, that's it. Good.
I've joked around in class before and done some stuff like that, so it wasn't new, but I'd never done it in a concert. That was interesting and kind of fun.
One last time, you ready? Cello space. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, and you keep spinning it, guys. Beautiful. Take your pencils out at the very end. During the retard, everybody will stand up with me like this, including cellos.
Yeah, we had to stand up and play, and I didn't know how to do it, so like we had to awkwardly crouch and attempt to still play the notes correctly.
Cellos usually sit down when you play an instrument, so it was kind of hard to play standing up.
I want everybody to tap your foot and play that. Everybody tap your foot. Come on, Matthew, you can do it. Come on, look at your foot. Come on, you can do it. Come on, dude. It's that easy. Year is to practice in front of the mirror with a metronome, tapping your foot to everything. You see how little vibrato I'm using on that? It's because it's placid. It's not. Does that sound weird or what?
He would play it how he wanted people to play it and try to explain it, you know, after by example.
He kind of has like this aura about him that, you know, it makes you happy, it makes you want to play.
Because when we'd practice with our teachers, it was very focused on counting and stuff, but with him, it was kind of like, make sure you play it with a melodious tone and make sure you feel the music and you can feel just it going through you. And
they can't headbang, but you can headbang. Especially at the end. And those of you also with long hair, definitely no ponytails tonight. That's it, Leslie.
He wanted notes strong and down bows and stuff to make it stronger note because you play it closer to the frog of the bow. He would demonstrate that and make it sound really amazing, so we would want to play and match its playing, I guess.
You ready? Last 5 notes is stand up and then bows hitting the ceiling. 1, 2, ready, and... Hold it, ready? Head back dramatically. Yes, that's it, sit.
Well, we first we signed up and then went in the band room and had some couple hours of practice. Then we met up with Mark Wood to practice hoedown, and it kind of changed because he was much different, and we had had a really big group to practice with, so it was kind of hard.
I thought it was pretty easy because I started to memorize it now. It was starting to get much easier when other people were playing, but it was hard and it was easy. I can't really explain it like that, but it was really fun to play it. To play a high school piece.
It was fun. It was exciting too. Usually when we play, it's not that pumped up and we get to dance and stuff. But it was more fun with Mark Wood there.
Cellos, violas, and basses start us off. Hey, good. Does everyone have a pencil? Very nice. Don't count the measures. I'll cue you. Don't worry. When you have nothing to do and it just rests, you are going to clap, hoot and holler, dance, whatever you want. Okay? Energy is what I'm looking for.
It was really cool. He kept he told us to move around and jump around, and whenever he was playing, he would move from side to side.
So hold your bow like this and just do that. Chop, 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 chop. Right, good. You ready, guys? From the top.
Markwood really hyper most of the time. And he gets really energetic and he helps you get really into the music so you know what you're playing and you really enjoy yourself and you're not bored and stuff.
Well, for one thing, a lot more tones that you don't hear in classical. He used a lot more improvisation instead of than just looking at the music and playing it. It was cool.
At the very end, bows in the air. Last 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, excellent. At the end of every song.
Like how he played, he kind of inspired us to start to do the same thing. And
he was really energetic, and he was trying to get everybody up, all hyped up and stuff to get ready to play in the music.
It's usually around the turnaround. It's the hey, hey, hey. Okay, 3 short hey. Hey, hey, you ready? 1, 2, ready, and hey, hey, hey. That's about a level 2. I want a level 10. 1, 2, ready, and hey, hey, hey! That's what I want to hear.
He told us to play a lead violin part called Toss the Feathers, and I played it for him. He said, "Congratulations, you just passed the audition. Now you get to play my Viper." My mouth just went.
This is Ryan. Give it up.
It's got 2 pieces of the instrument coming out. It rests right here and right here, and it's got a strap that goes from one of them around your back to the other one. It's got a chest support system, so you don't have to hold it up or anything. So it's pretty cool.
And then it has multiple strings, so it can play from as low as a bass to as high as a violin.
That was cool. I wanted to play it. It looked pretty cool.
I really like playing the song Purple Haze. I was afraid that I would get some notes mixed up and I wouldn't kind of be behind because it was too fast. But it was fine.
I was kind of nervous because at first he made us stand up on some songs, which when you play a cello, it's really different to stand up.
You guys ready?
first we were on the stage playing Over the Rainbow and Cripple Creek, and then when we got to Hoedown, we got to play in the aisles.
Ready, and go now. Okay.
We're doing good, yeah! All right, I can't wait to start working with you guys. Just the right amount to make a perfect scenario. Okay, high schoolers, our ringleaders, our dancer crazy people, where are you? Okay, look out there and see what you have, okay? And you're gonna swing around all the way to the back and swing down. Yelling and screaming, picking people up, you know how to do it. There go the crazy kids. Grab the person in your aisle. If you want to dance, swing your bows like this. See how I'm doing my bow? That's it. Are you able to get back to your seat, okay? Where did you trip?
The high school kids have to get up and cheer up the crowd, and then we get standing up and dancing and stuff while he building his solo.
Well, I did know that we did have to play Over the Rainbow, but I didn't know we had to play Hoedown, because that was like a really hard piece that we really didn't understand. I didn't understand it that much, because it was like high school material.
Actually, you know what, guys? Don't pull out the music.
Okay.
We're gonna memorize it right now.
Don't freak out. Dynamo.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because I heard that we were doing Hoedown with the middle schoolers. I was like, wait, these people, most of them haven't been playing for 2 years. You know, how are they going to play a piece going rapidly fast and play it with precision?
1, 2, 1.
Normally, I'm terrified out of my mind right before a performance. This is one of the few instances where it didn't happen.
Actually, I felt more relaxed in this concert because it was more about having fun and making sure the audience was having fun rather than getting every single note correct and doing everything perfectly.
Who here knows Turkey in a Straw? Ryan? Well, guess what? You're going to learn how to play it real fast. Okay, listen up, guys. I'm going to teach Wesley and Ryan how to play. You two are going to jump up right here next to me, and we're going to do it together.
Ready, and... Yeah, give it up. Give it up.
Awesome.
Yeah, Wesley, baby. Woo!
There were 2 other people that had to do Turkey in the Straw. That they looked terrified out of their minds. Like once they found out they were going to learn it then and there, and then play it 6 hours later.
Listen up, everybody. We're going to go from the middle of Stairway to Heaven. Enjoy it.
It made playing fun again. You know, like at first it's all fun because it's new and all, but over years it gets boring, I want to say, because you play classical, 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 and like you're focusing on pitch and technique, not so much the fun of it anymore. And this program kind of like, it brought the fun back into playing.
I was so astounded by the audience because all they did was yell and cheer for us, and it was very encouraging, and it made us all play louder and better because we loved hearing that from them. So
like everyone I talked to, they thought it was amazing. Like even though it wasn't a regular type classical concert, they thought it was pretty good music chosen, music they would have listened to.
It was almost just like a rock concert, except we had a completely new instrument leading everyone instead of a guitar.
I think I liked Eleanor Rigby the best. It was a fun opener, and I liked the song.
probably Eleanor Rigby. We just did the most moving around, and just the beat of it was a really fun one to play personally.
Well, I'd have to say Hoedown simply because he had me get up at the end and like stand in front of everyone.